So many of us have already awakened, and there's still a lot that have not. But for those that have awakened, I really want to target this conversation towards you because what we feel, and I've experienced this, and I coach people through this, is what we feel is that once we awakened, it's all done. Let's wait for the next version of Earth, for example. The truth is that expansion does not end. So the shift into awakening, that's one step. The next step is going through that process, but another step is stepping into mastery. And this is where the fun really begins. We have this opportunity right now to walk as an embodied master on the planet. And this has never really happened like this before to this level. And this opportunity has come because you awaken, because you realize all of the things that are underlying and holding you back. And you began removing resistance and you move through that process. You realize that there's so much more to Earth. But then where do you go? The next step literally is walking as an embodied master. And when you start to understand that the expansion continues, what do you need to let go to move into the next phase of your experience? What do you need to let go to move into the next mode of awakening or realization or enlightenment, aka mastery? So you did it before, you could do it again. And what you did before was you released things that no longer served you and you embodied more light. You brought in tools and techniques that would bring you more light. You realize that there is more light and love and joy and fun and play that can be had. And you awakened by removing yourself out of control systems and so on and so forth. You removed yourself from one box and you stepped into a much larger box. Here's the thing about stepping on this next phase. There is no more boxes. Now you're removing the final layers of the box completely so you can walk in your divine freedom. You could walk as a master who understands how to live in any reality and create on demand. That is the journey we came here for. And so many of you, so many of us are at that point to make that shift right now. The masses will shift into their awakening, and they are shifting into their awakening. That job is done. It wasn't a job you had to do, but it was a job you did. Now, can you step into mastery and walk as an embodied master, being a living example to everyone who's just awakening to the new ways of being, the new ways of walking, the new ways of living life? This is what it means to live in enlightenment. This is what it means to live in mastery. You become the creator itself. You embody the creator and you live in that creative mode here and now. Awakening was one thing, and we did a fantastic job at it. Now it's time to make another shift and go into your mastery. And so if you are ready to take that step, it's time to release the last bits that are holding you back and really own the fact that you are a master. You've always been a master. You came to Earth as a master in an effort to forget that you were a master, to rediscover your creative abilities and your mastery.